Hello, Roddy. This story comes from a time when my son was 6 months old. He's 15 now, and he doesn't remember it, but it brings back great memories for me. Again, 6 months old, we got the opportunity to go on a cruise for my sister in law's wedding, and we thought, well, we're going to take our son. Now, he was just 6 months old, he had to be to get on the cruise. And this cruise ended up going to the Panama Canal. Beautiful place, would go there again in an instant. And we decided as one of our tours we were going to take was to see the Embera Indians, which the Embera Indians are a National Geographic type ancient people. So we got off the cruise ship, got moved over to where we were going to meet our tour group, and here comes these two gentlemen in long dugout canoes wearing just beaded skirts. So that was a little unsettling. The canoes were very narrow, and they were in a very murky river with crocodiles on each side. So we ended up jumping into this canoe with this gentleman with a beaded skirt on, going down this murky river with crocodiles on both sides, with my son in a snuggly and me unable to wear a life jacket because he was in the snuggly. So we started motoring along there. I was a little nervous, not a good swimmer, and didn't think I'd be a very tasty lunch for the crocodiles. But we finally got to the Embera Indian location, and we were met by a whole group of the tribe, where as I pulled my son out of the snuggly, I was just sweating. It was 100 above Fahrenheit. Pulled him out of the snuggly, we're all sweaty. Picked him up, this little pink baby, and the women from the tribe saw him and grabbed him and started running. So here I am chasing these native ladies up this hill. Got to the top and realized my son was perfectly safe. It was really, really cool watching them. And as they looked after him, and they just were so loving. They kept turning him upside down, and I kept wondering, why are they turning him upside down? Then looking around, you saw all their children running around, and they were bare bum to the wind, realizing they didn't know if he was a boy or girl. So we told them, through the interpreter, that it's a boy, and these wonderful ladies that had never seen a pink baby before made him a little bracelet and put it on his ankle. Now, for the rest of our time there, we didn't have to worry about him one bit. He was always within our sight, and from one lady to the next, they just wanted to hold this little pink baby. So looking back on it, it was such a grand experience. Again, I wasn't the smartest father in the world, getting into a dugout canoe with a man that just wore a beaded skirt on a murky, ugly river with crocodiles on each side when I couldn't swim and wear a life jacket. But at the end of the day, it was one of the most wonderful experiences seeing a group of people who are so loving and so caring, and realizing it doesn't matter if we're a first world nation or if we are, back in the jungles as a third or fourth world nation. We all love our children. It was such an amazing experience. Thank you.